Well, the world of people with disabilities has lost one of its brightest champions today. Jean Vanier has died in Paris at the age of 90. He's a Canadian man who formed the charity L'Arche more than half a century ago. It is in operation in dozens of countries. And Michael Serapio taking a look at the many contributions. Michael, this man had a global impact, and people around the world are remembering him today.
Remembering him, singing his praises, Heather. And you mentioned L'Arche, and it is in fact L'Arche International that told the world that Jean Vanier passed earlier today, as you say, dying at the age of 90. The organization which he founded and worked for says that he declined quickly in recent days, that Vanier was with relatives when the end came, and they were giving thanks for the life that Vanier lived. And he did live a very full life, born into privilege, the son of former Governor General Georges Vanier. Jean Vanier came to live a far simpler life. He was a Navy man, an academic, but after visiting a psychiatric facility in 1964, he found his true vocation, because in that facility were men with developmental disabilities, and Vanier felt, rightfully so, that they were being unfairly institutionalized and discriminated against. So he invited two of those men to live with him just outside Paris, and that led him to start an international charity, L'Arche, as we say, that created homes for people with developmental disabilities. Take a listen to Jean Vanier in a radio interview he did with the CBC back in 2015.
To live with people with disabilities, it's a good life. And I don't know whether it's a good life to live with powerful people. I mean, the sort of ideas that I've left, the really good life of power, but I'm not sure that power really brings happiness.
And L'Arche itself has dozens of communities around the world, about 38, many communities rather, in 38 different countries, dozens of those communities right here in Canada.
And those communities and those countries are recognizing the work of Jean Vanier today, Michael.
They are, and they did so in his lifetime. He received a number of humanitarian awards. He was certainly distinguished here in Canada, becoming a member of the Order of Canada, also in France, becoming a member of the Legion of Honor in France. And the Vatican says that Pope Francis is today praying for Vanier and his L'Arche community. Thousands reflecting on his final words from a few days ago. Take a look at what he left this world to ponder. I'm deeply peaceful and trustful. I'm not sure what the future will be, but God is good, and whatever happens, it will be the best. I'm happy and give thanks for everything. My deepest love to each one of you. Jean Vanier was never married, does not have children of his own, but certainly being remembered by thousands around the world. And for those who want to hear the full radio interview, that clip that we played from, as it happens, we'll play that full interview from 2015 tonight on its program, Heather.
That wonderful, and we expect a private memorial service next week as well. But good to spend some time reflecting on what he meant to so many in the world. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Michael Serapio.